heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Is here. Get
How much does it cost?
whatever. I don't know. I'm paying $20 a year or something like that.
Richard, you like it, so leave it because you like it.
Well, I get some people. What happens is when it comes and you see the word gift chat, some people don't know what it is. I
Yeah.
don't think it explains right away what's coming in,
Yeah.
and some people are not impressed, and then other people don't bother, like you. So,
I mean, I think if you've
Why?
seen one, you've seen them all.
I know they have new stuff they're advertising here. Let me see what it said. Oh, rocking around the Christmas tree.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's cute. Look at that.
Oh, I'll pass.
Oh my God. Look, they're good. And here they're showing me something that I used last year with one of my family members' faces.
Oh.
They know who I am.
All right, Richard, let me get up out of here. I just wanted you to know, Eureka, we got water.
Well, I guess I would have found out eventually. I would have waited to
No, I needed to
Okay.
tell you. I took a makeshift shower, And as soon as I got out, I heard the pipes rumbling. And now I'm actually soaking my dishes right now.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go back in and take a full shower. Wait a second. You know what? I don't know if my shower is running. Hold on. It should be. What? Okay, my shower is running. I'm just going to let it run for a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm gonna soak all of my dishes in bleach. That's how you really get that shit clean.
I just thought of something. I hope your your hot water heater stays on, right?
Yeah, my landlord doesn't turn it off, and he blocks
All
it,
right.
so
Well,
I can't get to it.
you had a long period when the water when the current came back on and you didn't have any water.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering, you know, well, I hope the tank's all right, because if it was heating and there was no water in it, that's not good.
Hmm.
So your tank was heating the
I'll
whole
talk.
time without water.
One, it's brand new, so it'll handle it. But I'll talk to my landlord about that. But he blocks it, so I can't get to it anyway.
I don't know why he did that. He could be saving himself money.
You talk to him. I don't know.
I'm not going to talk to him.
I'm not going to talk to him. That's the way it's
But
always
like
been here.
mine is not on right now because I'm not taking a shower.
No, I get it. I get it. But it's the way he set it up, and I'm okay with how he set it up.
Okay.
I don't want to
He's short.
rock
He's
boats.
charging you. He's charging you for it.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Like it hasn't been a
Okay.
problem for me in 4 years.
All right. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye. Thanks, Richard. Bye.
Bye.
I'm sorry, guys. Eureka, we've got water. I don't know if you guys know, but we haven't had water in over 36 hours. 40 hours, 45 hours. I don't know how long it's been. But we finally have water. And let me tell you something. When you do not have something like breath, like grease for your hair, right? That shit. You don't have grease for your hair. Somebody better kill me because I'm not living with a dry scalp. Water. Water. Now, we've had situations that we're well prepared for when there's a hurricane. Everybody starts talking. It's a song. Get your water, get your canned goods. Are you okay? Blah 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 blah. The last hurricane, this time last year, I was with my sister. They told me they didn't have electricity for 3 days. And when I got back, my refrigerator was everything in the refrigerator was on the floor. But I was gone for like 2 weeks. So then I never come back to a smelly house, but I came back to this off and I was so tired and I came back to this stink. But it was the refrigerator emptying out, right? So I couldn't, even though I'm tired, I gotta mop the floor. I gotta clean out the refrigerator. Oh, child. And it was like very sad. I should have known my sister was gonna pass because I was so hurt that I came back to like such a stinky house. I was like, oh, I never come back. Like you go on vacation, you want to come back to a house that is clean and comfortable. Not that time. But in any case, there is nothing worse than doing something a lot and then not doing it. That's when you value water, breath, your limbs, going to the bathroom. Oh, all those things went through my mind. I was like thinking of all those things when I didn't have water. Wiping your ass is the worst, right? Because you don't want to go to bed with a stinky ass. So just now, I'm dead ass. I'm telling you the truth. Um, if I use a jug of water for washing or cleaning, then it stays for washing and cleaning. So some of the jugs that I had allocated to drink, I used up so much water that I had to start using up the waters that I wrote on. So I went to go take I swear to God, I took the washcloth, I would put soap, get down there between my legs, get my ass, and then water, and then drip, and then water, and then drip first, wipe it, the water, and then I took the jug and I just kind of tipped it, let it run down. I mean, not having water sucks, people. God said, let there be water. That's what God really said. Let there be water. Okay. All right. Hi, Noel. Hi, Melissa. Hi, sweetie. Why would you sound like he's been sipping on the sauce? He does sound like that because he do be sipping on it. Charm goes with this juror mess. He definitely has grounds for an appeal. Hmm. I was thinking the opposite. I was thinking there'd be grounds to recharge him with Rico. But that'd be interesting. That would be interesting. He might get his. Oh, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. Hmm. Hi, Miriam Brown. Hi, Carlito. Hi, Jenny G. Hi, Ari. Hi, Stephen. Good health, healing, flourishing, love, Tracy and Chad. Hi, Heather World. Oh, Sneaky Link. I had a feeling about her. Oh, Juror 160? Mm-hmm. Okay, my sink is filling up, but I kind of might let it sit overnight. It's bleach water. Have you guys ever washed and put bleach in your water? I might let it sit overnight. Overnight, I've got like 3 pots. So I couldn't wash the pots. I just kept taking a new one out. I might let it sit overnight. It's okay. All right, hold on. Yeah, I'm probably gonna let it sit overnight. Do the dishes. Sometimes I get up 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll do it 3 o'clock in the morning. Good evening, Herbert family. How are you?
Those two jurors in the Diddy documentary, I now have a better understanding
Why is the
of
video
how
not
they
on?
reached the verdict that they did. First of all, that smooth as satin bird brain bitch juror 160 was so overly fanned out. How the fuck did she get past jury selection? The way I could see the cavities on her fucking molars because she was smiling so hard about connecting with Diddy in court, talking about we were making the same facial expressions like we were on the Diddy documentary. I now have a better understanding of how they reached the verdict that they did. First of all, that smooth as satin bird brain bitch juror 160 was so overly fanned out. How the fuck did she get past jury selection? The way I could see the cavities on her fucking molars because she was smiling so hard about connecting with Diddy in court, talking about we were making the same facial expressions like we were on the same lane. Bitch, he was manipulating you! Using your free will to openly admit how you felt connected to and had the same facial expressions as the person who, number one, your ass wasn't supposed to be looking at anyway, and number two, 30 minutes prior, you had heard someone describe how he kidnapped them. Yikes on bikes. Then her goofy ass talking about some, well, you know, I really couldn't believe Capricorn Clark because she was just so emotional. And how can she remember all those details? So you're trying to tell me that you can remember how Diddy nodded his head in a TV show 20 years ago, but you don't understand how someone can remember the most traumatic experience of her life? That makes less sense than J-Lo made when she tried to sell that little concert tour. And we had the other juror, the man who was very clearly a proud member of the misogynistic and victim blamers club. First of all, him making excuses talking about some, well, if Cassie wants a life of luxury, that's what comes with it, is fucking crazy. And then he's talking about some, well, why didn't she just leave, as if you didn't just hear testimony of what happened when she was with Kid Cudi. But of course, Capricorn Clark raises a question mark in y'all's brains. Y'all don't know if you could trust her. So if only there were some video footage of what happened to Cassie when she tried to leave. That would have been really helpful. Never mind the fact that not only was Cassie in a romantic relationship with Diddy, but he was her boss. He had her sign a 10-album contract, which he did so that he could control and manipulate her entire life, and then y'all let him turn around and manipulate you as well. With jurors like these, the prosecution was fucked before the trial even started, and I don't know how it works with like double jeopardy and shit like that, but I hope the prosecution can ask for a new trial because clearly these jurors were a bunch of biased, fanned out, male-centered ass bitches. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
You know, I don't know if there could be a retrial. I don't know if anybody wants to retry the retrial, but I do know that they can retry him on new RICO charges. I do know that the juror can get her ass taken out legally, and they can fine the fuck out of her. So that would be nice. What keeps happening? Why is this not? I'm sick of this. Oh, this is so low. Okay, just look at the words then. It's just so low. I gotta turn off this damn TV. Can you guys tell she's a psycho bitch? She's just a little psycho bitch.
Going to jail.
Ugh, I can't play music. I never bet these, that's why.
Sean Puffy Combs, no, I don't know him. I mean, my name is Shauna, but I don't know. No, can't say I don't know him at all. Yeah, nah. Yo, do you remember that episode when he was yelling at Lori and he was out there doing shit? Oh my, you know what? My cousin actually auditioned for making of the band. I'm telling you, that show was good. I love Day 26. I still play them the other day. I was listening to them on the train just last week. Do you have a first kid? Kit hit well, anyway, let me tell you something. Diddy, oh my gosh, do you remember? I remember when that shooting happened in Club New York. Man, I was working the supermarket. I remember I used to sell newspapers back in the day, and I would steal the covers, and I was
Is that what she did? I haven't watched the documentary yet. Thank you. Thank you, Vid Game Chicks. If anybody wants a reading with me, oh Tracy, I'm glad you got water to wash with now. I would have been clamped, girl. It's been horrible. Ugh. It's been horrible.
Everybody's talking about the Diddy documentary, as they should be. But I have a question. Why is nobody talking about this? So we're not going to talk about how this woman, this juror, was a literal fangirl? Somebody please tell me, what in that documentary, what in the Diddy trial, do you think could have solicited this facial expression? I am at a loss for words. I know we're talking about a lot of things. But can we please talk about how this woman was skinning and grinning and blushing like a schoolgirl every time she talked about Diddy? And then proceeded to say that it was hard to believe a woman because she was emotional? I'm so sorry. This needs conversation. Drop your thoughts in the comments, because out of everything that I've seen, I was like, oh, so we wonder how he got off, essentially, because as far as I'm concerned, he got off. Baby, she was a whole fan.
I couldn't stop looking at her nails. I'm going to get that color next time I do my nails. That's the color I'm going to get.
The trial was just really crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It was crazy. I'm listening to everybody like, what? I'm not saying they were unbelievable. I'm just saying, like, I was listening like, I don't believe you. I know they kept saying Diddy was like nodding his head and like intimidating and kind of like tampering with the jury and stuff like that, but that's not what I experienced. Cause I watched Making the Band, okay? And anybody knows if they watch Making the Band, Diddy nods his head a lot. And I do too, and I found myself nodding in sync with him. We're just nodding because we're just listening to the information. So we was nodding, and I mean, there was a couple of times he would make eye contact with me, and I would just kind of hold up a heart, and that's just me acknowledging his new name is love. No. I wouldn't say that I'm a fan of Diddy. No. I'm a fan of Puff Daddy. On the last day of trial, me and Diddy was here. We was here. He's silly like that. He's silly like that, and I find myself making some of the same facial reactions as him. Just nodding in agreement. Nodding in agreement, yeah. I think things are just a little, like, super, like, unbelievable. Like what? Like, when I think about, like, when she said she was kidnapped. Like, who gets kidnapped? This isn't Lifetime. You know what I mean? Like, no, so the footage of him beating Cassie's ass by the elevator was horrible. It was disturbing. It was disgusting. He really beat the shit out of her, stomped her out. And it was on camera, and we watched it. We all watched it. And I nodded in agreement. And that's why I voted not guilty. This isn't a DV case. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, did she really do that? Where's the footage of this crazy bitch? I really need to know what this woman did, because I'm not
It
getting.
was such a dumb decision for Juror 160 to go on this documentary. She's sitting there smiling, laughing, nodding. This guy, openly misogynistic. Both of them willingly took part in a documentary. They're outing the bad parts of Diddy, and they're defending him. But not based off of facts or evidence presented at the trial, but based off of their own belief systems. Their job was to render a fair verdict only based off of the facts presented at the trial and the law. We learned that she truly was a fan of him, and somehow they did not know that during the jury selection because she's clearly starstruck, recognizing his expressions from things he did in the past. She was not even taking the fact that his assistant Capricorn was kidnapped by him seriously. She was kind of talking about it as if it was just a reality TV show and it was a casual thing that she mentioned. These two jurors were outing the biases that they had during the trial, and obviously it was genius to throw them in here so we all could see how skewed that must have been, those decisions to acquit him. But it was not a personally smart choice to willingly do this documentary, especially for Juror 160. She was clearly looking at him and thinking about him and starstruck by him the entire time, to the point where she didn't grasp any of what was being said in this very serious case.
Okay, I'm not really grasping this Juror 41. What was y'all's take on it? Oh, Lord. Uh,
Say something controversial about that Diddy documentary in regards to Juror 160, and you guys gotta please bear with. When they started asking her about her interest in Diddy and all this, and she's like, "Well, I don't know too much about him, but I am a fan of the culture, so I know things like Biggie, Jodeci, Daddy D. Kane, the band, Day 26." I was like, hold on, wait, Day 26? You're gone. You're a fan. And that's no disrespect to Day 26. It's just that when most people talk about artists under the Bad Boy
Right.
label, they'll say someone like Biggie, Faith Evans, Jodeci, Craig Mack,
Mary
what's
J.
Mace? You know what I'm saying? Daddy
Right.
Kane, Dirty Money, people like that. I haven't heard one person say, "Hey, what about Day 26?" That's all I'm saying. And then she said that he would make these head nods in the courtroom. That was like when he heard something stupid on Making the Band. And then that's just further proof that she was gone. And then she went, "Is he violent? According to that tape, he can be." Like, that was just the bone top of the present, bro. It was a wrap. Now, that wasn't the controversial thing I wanted to say. The controversial thing I wanted to say is that by her mannerisms and her face and the way she smiled, it reminded me of a young Venus Williams during that interview where her dad came in and checked that reporter for trying to sow doubt in her head. And I get it. Like, culturally, like, you just don't do that to someone's kid, you know what I'm saying? Especially a young black girl that's in the field, that's not dominated by people like her. So props to the dad and shame on the reporter. But if you notice, her face did not change. She was smiling all the way, bro. Even when dude was chewing them out, she was like picking up, looking at her nails and stuff, trying to clean them, as if dude wasn't getting checked. And the smile she had, that was telling. Like, you could not tell her anything. And that's the same face that juror had. You could not tell her that Diddy was a bad person.
Woo. What did I miss with this juror? Let me see. Let's go back up first. Oh, she's nuts. Okay. I won deep. Laugh out loud. She's in love. Yes. And the roll in her eyes. Oh, she acted. Now that was something I kind of picked up on. She's, but okay. I'm glad you said it because that's what I picked up on. I got a theory that she was acting too. Oh my, she's nuts. Now I gotta watch. Now I gotta watch the documentary. She sounds like a fool. Dory, do you think she would go to jail? She could get some jail time. She could get like 7 days, 30 days, just to fix the system and let people know this is not something you could do, especially on a high profile case. But I think more people would be more afraid of being fined. That's what I think. Someone having a lean against them. That would be more like devastating to me. Like jail and money. How much? Send me to jail. I'm not doing that. But you can also get fined and jail. Steph says that male juror spoke on Cassie and Diddy's relationship like it was normal love. I instantly thought, oh, you think knocking someone between the washer and the dryer is okay. Got it. Oh, what, Steph? Oh, I got your text, by the way. I just couldn't look at it. Because I don't think it's related to today's show. So I said I'll watch it when I'm done here. Me too. I gotta watch it now. I gotta watch it now. I guess I'll watch it on Christmas Day. Let me ruin my Christmas by watching the. I think that's the perfect day, right? Because okay, I'm God, I'm not a fan. Shh, shh. Get the children out the room. Y'all used to let your children watch me, but I think that shit stopped. I'm not a fan of Christmas. Shh. Um, I think parents should tell children where them fucking gifts come from. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. There is no fucking way as a single parent. Wait, are the children out the room? Do y'all want me to save this for another time? There's no fucking way that I would allow, as a single parent, busting my ass, going all over the town to find my son, the Black Ranger. And let me tell you something, go to an all white area and you will find loads of Black Rangers. Because Black Rangers was the black kid. Anywho, but I had to go 30, 40 miles in like a literal all white neighborhood. This is a area where all the surrounding towns were all white too. And found me a Black Ranger for my Black baby because the Black Ranger, do you remember the Rangers or whatever their name was literally a black kid. So, me personally, I don't do the whole chimney thing, looking at the clock. Where is Santa in the Netherlands now? Oh, he's in Sweden now. Oh, he's in like fuck that. Where is Santa? Sitting right next to you. What? I guess I gotta break it to you now. I'm Santa. What? I'm pretty sure that kid got traumatized. And but I told him early enough. I tried to get it out where it was like normal. They y'all wonder why these kids are fucked up? Because we tell them the whole fucking lie. They trust you. They trust you. And you lie to them because society said you should lie to them and they never trust you again. True story. Do you remember the Yes. How old are you, Noel? Because you got to be in his age bracket. Hi, Blue Bella. Right, Tracy? That's what I told my son. Mm-mm. I agree, child. I was like, I wish. And then, like, why is Santa always white? Can somebody explain that shit to me? I'm tired. Why is Santa always white? Santa got to come in different cultures, child. There's no way I'm going to let a fat white man come into my house. Do I look like prostitution whore and leave that motherfucker some of my good cookies? No. Nope. I had a video to show you all, but I guess no, I didn't delete any of this shit. Oh, come on. It was really good too. It was a Santa video. Have you all seen that video with the mama and the cake and how she almost burned the whole house down? Funniest video ever. I think I'm in love with that woman. The one thing I love is a crazy, crazy ass person. Black or white, doesn't matter to me. I love the crazies. She almost burned that house down, child. All right. Damn it. Where is that video of Santa? I deleted some things today. No, it wouldn't be this far back. Um, oh, so cute. I deleted some videos today. So I'm looking at my deleted ones. Oh, here it is. Oh, let me recover this. So fucking funny. Um, I wish when I recover something, it would go back to the top, but it goes back to where it left off at. Let me find it again. So annoying. Oh, I should have looked at the date. I recovered it, but now I gotta find this shit again. Damn it. Come on, Santa. Come on. Should have looked at the damn date. It's so funny and so good. All right. Oh, let me search. Cancel. Search. Sometimes you could search that. Oh God, that didn't work. See all. Oh, that didn't work. Done. Hold on, guys. Let me find this video. I found it in the recoverables, but now I can't find it back in the photos. It was such a good Santa video. Okay, I'll find it when I play another video. God damn it. This is so annoying. I've got so many videos to delete. God damn it. All right, it doesn't go that far back up. Let me play another video where I try. I want to know that too. Why Santa's always white? Make him black. Don't buy white Santa. Make him black.
Okay, so after watching the Diddy documentary, I have just one question. Okay, and this is to Juror 160, I believe it was. How does it all work? Do they put the money under your mama's name, or do they just go directly and pay off her house? Or is it like they send the money to your son's college to just go ahead and pay the tuition off directly? Or is it like in a bank account in your grandma's name? Like, because I know they can't put it directly in your name, but you know, I knew y'all weren't sequestered or nothing like that. And so how does it exactly work? Then you get a bag from Netflix too, right? Oh, wait a minute. You sing, don't you? You sing. You finna be. Did they offer you a record deal? You finna be on Bad Boy? Bad Boy? Huh? What's the name of the album? Juror 160. Girl. 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 Girl.
She right. She right. She is absolutely right. Because she was paid off without a doubt. Okay, last video, and then I found the Christmas video. This one is sad.
So, what do we have here? The juror, number 160, I said it as soon as I saw her. I spoke to the prosecutors during jury selection and prior to jury selection. I told them, sequester your jury, be careful with your jury. I even offered to be a jury consultant because I knew he was going to manipulate, he was going to use his charisma and charm. I told them that. They spoke to me in regards to possibly testifying in the trial, but they opted to focus on the sex. Now, everybody knows I am a formidable opponent. I've been Puffy's formidable opponent for 25 years straight, longer than anyone. Outspoken about my business and never changed my story. My story has been consistent since December 27th, 1999, when he shot me in my face. I told them this was going to happen. I told them, watch your jury. I told them, absolutely unequivocally, sequester your jurors. Do not let them go home. This is a different world. I watched what he did to the jurors in my trial. I knew if he had access to the jurors in this digital age, it was going to be off the charts. I warned them. I warned them. I warned them. I cautioned them. I offered to be a jury consultant. And what did they opt for? Now you got juror 160 and juror 75 or whatever his number. Now you got juror 160 and juror 75 or whatever his number was. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. That young lady is guilty of a crime. She was asked in that jury questionnaire, did she know him? Has she interacted with him or anybody, a bad boy, or any of that in the past? She said no. Now you see that picture of her floating around? I'm disgusted. I'm so disgusted. What exactly is the meaning of justice? And she said, I didn't believe Capricorn Clark because she was so emotional because it was so long ago. How could she remember it? Listen, he shot me in my face. December 27th, 2025 will make my 26th year of survival. And trust me, I am transported back to that moment every time I talk about it, every time I think about it. I can feel everything that was going on. And I am traumatized by it. It has impacted my entire life. Of course I'm going to be emotional. Of course she's emotional. But y'all pick and choose who y'all want to believe.
Right.
Y'all pick and choose who y'all want to believe. No one understands the impact of this until it lands on your doorstep. And let me say once and for all, I'm tired of all of these people harassing me on friggin' Instagram and IG and TikTok and everywhere. Shine is not innocent. He did not take the fall for Puffy. Shine shot a man that night. 3 of us were shot. 2 shot, 1 grazed. Shine shot Julius Jones in the shoulder. Puffy shot me in my face. And another man, Robert Thompson, was grazed. That is it. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. I saw people quoting me. Oh, that girl said Shine didn't shoot her. He's a real one. He took it like a champ. If you heard me say Shine didn't shoot me, you also heard me say Puffy did and Shine shot Julius Jones. Don't quote me for your little arguments on the internet and speak out of turn. When you say me, put some respect on my name. And I'm not your girl. I am a grown woman. Please remember that. I'm a 55-year-old woman that God saw fit to spare my life 26 years ago. Please put some respect on my name. Do not call me a girl. Everything I've said consistently since this occurred, I've watched it happen over and over again. Y'all just don't get it. Starstruck over a man who is this vile. You fell on the wrong side of history, Juror 75 and Juror 160, and I hope you get exactly what you deserve. Because you lied to get on that jury stand. You had to. And it's apparent now. A picture of you and Puffy floating around the internet. Why would you ruin your life like this for somebody like that? You people keep falling for the okie doke every day. It doesn't make sense to me. Shine is not innocent, and he's also not a politician anymore. Because I heard that narrative over and over. Oh, Shine's a politician. He's doing great. No. I kept my foot on his neck, and he was voted out. He is voted out earlier this year. He's not a politician anymore. He's a regular Joe. And he's still lying to protect someone that we know is evil and vile. I've said enough. Bye.
Bye, sweetie. You said it all. And I heard Shine, I have to agree with her. Shine did an interview, and like a scummy ass that he looked like, they said, "Why weren't you in the dock?" And he was like, "Because I just don't need to be in the dock." Like the way he said it, I was like, ill, ill. All right. In Little Rock, Arkansas, we had a black Santa, say McIntosh. He was very famous. Black towns tend to carry black Santas. All right, I got the black Santa for you right here. That was powerful, though. I really love that. All right, watch this. Oh, let me get rid of some of these were so good, though. Get rid of this one.
Imagine pulling up to this court and everybody's got a big dirty Santa, and then out of nowhere, hey, nigga, we made it. Imagine pulling up to this court and everybody's got a big dirty Santa, and then out of nowhere, hey, nigga, we made it.
That's I love when people have the right sense of humor and can post that. The way he did it was, hey, funniest shit ever. Oh my God. All right, Charm, I saw your question. Let me see. Oh, which band? Making a band? Sweetie? That's so sad. Because we're all going through something right now. That's why. We're all going through something. It's so sad. Tracy, glad to got to water to wash with now. I would have been climate girl. Uh, Listen, I got some Dettol. That's what we use in the Caribbean. I got some Dettol. I'm gonna take my shower and I'm gonna Dettol my ass down. You use Dettol with soap, but it just gets rid of like things. I got me some Dettol, child. I'm gonna use it today. Dettol is also very spiritual, but I ain't using it for no damn banner. Okay, I'm not using it for no damn spirituality. I'm using it to clean my ass. My skin is gonna be like raw. Dead ass. All right, can you check and see if he's gonna use the Juror fan in the appeal? Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Juror 160. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Juror 160 is your child, is your love, is your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name, in your name, I pray. Amen. Amen. Ashe. Now, remember, I did the juror video, and I said there were 4 jurors. 4. I don't know if you all remember the 2 that got called out, but I was like, there's 2 more. Boom. Balloons. Boom. I tried to tell y'all, the spirit don't never lie. I said there were 4 jurors. Okay. Can you check to see if he's going to use juror fan in the appeal, in the, juror 160 fan in the appeal? All right. Let's say this is the juror, right, Tom? Let's say this is the juror. The juror was paid. Period. She was absolutely paid to fool the courts. She was absolutely paid to look innocent. You know, somebody said she was acting. That's what I'm getting. Can anybody check to see? I know her name is Juror. Can anybody check to see if she's got acting credits? Was she an extra somewhere? Or is she a part of Diddy's inner circle? Was she hired to be a part of his version of the documentary? But she was paid, and she was paid to look, look. She wants to be a star. She's not good at acting, let me tell you that. And she didn't get a lot of money, right? Because we're talking about Diddy, right? Some male gave her money. They were stressing over her. Look, another male. She's part of the Diddy family. They know her. And the lawyers know her too. The lawyers know her, and if the other side remembers, they try to why am I holding this book? I don't need the book. There's something else I was going to look at. They had a foot in both doors. That's what this card means, having a foot in both doors, right? Um, do you do you guys remember that there was this part where Diddy's side went to the judge and said, "We feel uncomfortable about a juror," but we never heard which juror? If it turns out that it was this juror, and then she went on the documentary, I think the juror 160 was placed there to throw the case. Run deep, you remember me saying this? She was placed there on purpose to throw the case. What they were hoping was to get a mistrial based upon the juror. Is that the one that was given the googly eyes? Do you guys remember that? And the judge was like, "Look at him again. Try me. Look at him again." This juror was a plant from Jump. Now I'm gonna go find that video where I remember there were the two that got caught. Remember there was four of them missing. Oh, I gotta know she's part of the four. Remember, and I said they all went over to Sherelle's world because Sherelle came on late that day too, because I'd be watching shit. I was like, mm-hmm. They all went over to Sherelle's world, and her husband, yeah. You know what? If the judicial system doesn't go after everyone, I would be disappointed in the judicial system. Now, listen, I know y'all got the Mangione case. He's getting acquitted. Y'all could do whatever the fuck you want. No one is putting that boy in jail. No one. So wrap it up and come back to Diddy. Okay? We need answers. We need y'all. If the four jurors, was that bitch a part of the four jurors that didn't come to work on time? Oh my God. That's why she said, oh shit, when they reached a verdict. Now it makes sense. She said, oh shit, because I was confused. Like, girl, were you sad, shocked, or happy? She said, oh shit. She was shocked that her terrible acting worked. Oh my God. She was a plant to fool everybody. Now, I don't know who these two people are. Male, twins, lookalikes. What is that about? You know what? Remember that black lawyer that quit the trial? He quit the trial like a man. He's like, I cannot, under no circumstances, in good conscience, stay a part of this team. What if they had open conversations saying, we're going to have a plant there? Or what if Diddy said it? Because, like, Diddy, like, he's raw, right? He's not an educated man. He is not an educated man, and it shows. To be honest with you, he's not even a talented man. To be honest with you, he's not even a dancer. The best that Diddy has done was repurpose songs and then puffs on it. Yeah, bad boys. Like, what? Like, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to hear the whole rap, and you're just like, oh, say it again. Like, what the fuck are you? And then he gets 50% of the monies. He's not stupid that way, but I'm gonna tell you how dumb this nigga is. He gets a contract put in front of him, and instead of like that liquor contract, which fuck you for selling liquor to black people, like I hate people like that. That's just me. I just don't like that. Like every time a black person gets famous, they promote liquor. But instead of, in this day and age, instead of trying to like make a deal where he's part ownership, even if it's 10%, he made himself a brand ambassador. How dumb motherfucker are you? Like, you're not selling lipstick, dude. You're selling liquor. That sells for millions. And then your dumbass turns the liquor brand around because of creative marketing that you did not do, your people did, turns it into like a $1 billion business. They're giving him $15 million a year as a brand ambassador. You dumbass. This man is not educated, and y'all have given him too much credit over the years. Too much. He's a nigger. He's Jimbo doing a shuck dance. He's Unc, but dumb Unc. Like, Unc, don't start the dancing. And you know Unc always come out with that one move where he thrusts his penis forward, and you're like, children, get away. Unc is on the floor. Children, go in the other room. Just sit down. Because Unc ain't listening to nobody. Unc is like, this is my song. No, Unc, sit the fuck down. This is my song. Oh my God. Everybody, leave the room. Let Unc have his moment. Because we're about to call the pedophile police on that nigga. Diddy. Diddy is the modern day pedophile Unc. I don't know who these two men are. I don't know who these two men are. Let me see if I can figure them out, though. Lawyers. Lawyers. King of Swords means lawyers. Um, this could be the father, Garagas, oh, Gregarios. Isn't it father son team or something like that? But the father wasn't on, the son was, or something like that. Always popping up. You speaking the truth. Thank you. Oh, Melissa, thank you so much. Um, but upside down. Um, upside down. It would come upside down. But it did come right side up, but it's coming upside down. Someone that is cunning, aggressive, suspicious, ruthless. You may be the victim of an unfair verdict in a legal proceeding. You know what I want to see? Premeditated. This woman was premeditated. She was hired. I want to see a full investigation. That's what I want to see. I want to see a full investigation. I want Juror 160 and Juror 175 and all the motherfucking jurors, because the other jurors would have suspected something too. And now that the case is over, I want to see everybody come back in. I want them all to testify. I want 160 to be fined. I hope she has a house, because they'll put a lien on her house. And I hope that she goes to jail. But I actually don't want her to go to jail because, again, I think putting a lien hurts more. That's what I think. Pay that shit off for the rest of your fucking life. But I hope she owns a house. If she doesn't own a house, then I want her to go to jail. Juror number 75 was misogynist. I get it. That's not the crime. Unless he was hired. So I need a full investigation on the jury team. Period, point blank, on God. Okay, I'm not watching anything y'all are saying. Let me see. Always pop it up. Thank you, Melissa. Hi, relax me, huh? Dory, the fire trucks. Oh, you always hear the fire trucks for validation. Thank you. Puffy was all the way of songs, videos, all the way, all in the videos, like Suge Knight said. Bad boy, say it again, Tracy. You are hilarious. Oh, I don't even know what I said, Noel. I just be talking shit. All right. Could it be used as a tool, right? I even think this cease or desist was part of the gimmick, right? The cease and desist. I think that P. Diddy didn't understand how graphic the video was. I think he was glad that the juror became a part of the she's an actress, by the way. She's an actress. Stone cold actress. Um wannabe actress. I don't think she's like a professional. Um because who said it with me? Was it you, Heather? You're like, I feel like she's acting. And I felt the same way. I was like, her movements are exaggerated. Because I know acting, and it's like, oh, and it's like, this seems overly weird. Like trying too hard acting. Like the one that wouldn't get the job. All right, I'm over it. And I really need to take a shower. Because I didn't get my legs. Like I got here. I got here. I got my neck. I have this thing about my neck, back of my neck, back of my ears. But I need to take a full on shower. So we need to wrap this shit up. I'm going to look at the juror video that I did and I'll post some things. So look out for the shorts. I've been posting a lot of shorts from old videos. I hope y'all are liking them because they are kiss, chef's kiss. All right. All right. Oh, take that down. If anybody wants a reading with me, contact me 213 458-7408. Let's open this wide again. Could he use it? Could he use it? Let's take a look. Yes, he could use the deceptive part. He could be like, oh, okay, I got so much to say here. Yes, he could use it to his advantage, but that means making sure that the juror looks so bad that she could wind up being fined or she could wind up going to jail. The problem that I have with Diddy and his people, he mesmerized them because he's the devil, right? So they never speak up. Juror 160. If P. Diddy throws you under the bus, vomit. Vomit up every detail that you know. Vomit. Tell the judge everything. All right? All right. Yeah, he's going to fight back in 2026. He is going to, or it's going to be a part of his appeal, because I think it's an appeal right now, isn't it? Stay focused, Tracy. Okay. A lot of conflict. So he's going to fight, and then they will fight. They will say he did this on purpose. He could, I'm not diagnosing what could happen, but he wants the cases thrown out, right? However, he's going to want it thrown out. However, if the charges, if the case gets thrown out because of juror tampering, doesn't it mean that even double jeopardy gets thrown out? Doesn't everything get thrown out? So this might be an aggressive tactic to let him win the appeal, and then everything gets thrown out, especially if it's jury tampering. It gets thrown out, and he doesn't even walk out the door fast enough when he gets rearrested. This man will be brought up on RICO charges again immediately. He is not going to be able to have that steak dinner. They're not going to chance it if this case gets thrown out. Let me tell you that he is getting new RICO charges regardless. So if this case gets thrown out, that's fine. He will still not see but a nanosecond of the light of day. He gets rearrested, and they're not stupid. They're going to bring new RICO charges. And this time, it's going to be quicker than quick, and he will go to jail on RICO charges, possibly for the murder of Tupac. Yes. The juror, it's a possibility that he could use this case to enact his appeal so that it looks perfect to get out. The answer is yes. But this is another form of like a reverse double jeopardy. Like if you get out, if you pull that, we're going to get you anyway. They are setting up the stage to bring him back in immediately. Immediately. All right. That's your answer, John. It's a possibility that he could use it to his advantage, and a full investigation may ensue with the jurors. Like, it might have to get that far. And then it might. Here's the thing, if that juror was planted from the beginning and got paid, and you know she didn't get paid a lot because he didn't pay his videographers. But she did it because she was just such a staunch fan. Like, she's the type of person to be like, I do it for free. I do it for free. Like, ignorant, right? Um, at some point she's gonna feel the weight of what she's done. So if her reaction was, oh shit, like it worked, then she has emotions. And we will see her emotions turn like to the floor, like, I'm so sorry, I can't believe this, blah, 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 blah. And the full investigation could let him out. It just could. Um, if she confesses, but if she confesses, that's going to be the most important thing. She has to confess. If she confesses, then it's jury tampering, and so there's some weird thing where he might have to stay in jail. But new charges are coming regardless, even if it's jury tampering. New charges will come. So this is unraveling, and I'm telling the judicial system, we want to see this unravel. We want to see it. We want to see all of this. Like, take your time. Call in that juror 75, 160, 75, all the other jurors. Have a whole new investigation. Please take your time. Now, I know y'all got Magione to deal with, and that's fine. Y'all gonna have to do Magione, and y'all gonna have to do Diddy simultaneously. SCNY. I'm sorry. You got to pull your weight here. We need to see Diddy in the jail cell forever. Period. All right, guys, let me get. Oh, wait. Final outcome. Oh, I thought I was done. I just want to take a bath. I want to take a bath. I want to take a bath. How many hours? It was 11:30 last night. It's almost 48 hours, right? Well, 11:30. No, 11:30 a.m. yesterday. 11:30 a.m. How long is that? 11:30 to 11:30 is 12. To 11:30 is 24. To 11:30 is what? 36? 36 hours? Am I right? Yeah. Who has no water for 36 hours? We do. I need a bath. The next time, I'm just going to rent a hotel room that is working. I'm not doing this again. I will not. I will rent a hotel room. I do. Uh, Kitty, Kitty, Avon, you wanna go to a hotel room with me? Shoot, that's what we gonna do. We're gonna stay at a hotel next time this shit happens. Oh, look, it's the same color as that. Oh, I love that. All right. If anybody wants a reading with me, I'm still available because I got my Pacific Coast people that I deal with. Somebody just texted me. Cat Williams opened up a can of worms, and we're still feeling it. Was that in 2025? Because Kendrick Lamar, oh Lord, He opened up 2025 with a bang. Oh, I don't even know if that was right. Did I manipulate that? I'm too tired. I don't care. Upside down, miser, upside down. Hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. Did he? Did he? Did he, you weirdo? Did he? Did he? I also want to give, if you guys don't mind, I want to give Tisha Tells, a lot of credit. She took a hit when the case was what the case was, but I really feel like she got her journalistic credentials back, right? I'd like to see her become like something like a journalist because, she took a beating and other YouTubers really went after her and I hated that for her. And look, she was always right. All right. Shadow attributes, uses wealth, creating gifts, paying somebody off for personal gain, and needs to control all forces for fear of losing it. And remember, he told his lawyers, y'all talking to an audience of CNN, and I'm talking to an audience of TikTok, IG, Snapchat. Like, get to that audience. All right, guys. Hi, Mahogany Incognito. How are you? All right, guys. Look for my shorts. I'm going to find a Juror video, and we're going to have some predicted it. Love you guys. Take it easy. Bye. Oh, wait. Wrong song. Oh, Leo. Leo is out. Leo's out, guys. On the Leo channel. And call me for your own personal reading. 213-458-7408. Subscribe. And thank you to all my new subscribers. Bye. Oh, thank you, Vid Came Chicks. Thank you. Bye, guys.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, shines today. Tracy Brown lit the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lit the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.